Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 3 vs 3 on Odon River, and in this one I'm going to be playing with the first Pancerna. It's been a while since I played with the first Pancerna, so I thought I'd give them a go once again. Playing with Nor and Azella Lax on my team. This is a random game that I just joined into, so it looks like Nor's going to be taking the right side. I guess I could take the middle or the left. It's really up to Azella Lax to choose. So I'll take this sort of section here. Okay, that's fine. So I'll probably start with a Cromwell. Cromwells are pretty staple to this division. Going to be moving it up to this road here. Then we're going to want some anti-tank guns on that left side. And I am going to be focusing on those anti-tank guns quite a lot, so we'll have one drop off into that tree line. One can actually drop off into the left side here. And we're going to need command to sit with those, so we'll bring in a couple of those command carriers with the command infantry. We'll have one go to each side. Then we're going to want something to cover our flanks, so just sort of infantry would be nice. We can get some infantry to go up into these buildings, for example. Hopefully we can get there in time. We could also get ones to go into this building. And then we'll have some more rifles on our right flank as well. So just unloading into like this area, for example. And maybe have one unload a bit further up. We're going to need some units for this area. So Vickers might be a decent idea. If we defend at this point here, we could put an MG in here, and anything that comes across the orchard will get pinned down by it. That's something that I'm kind of planning to do there. We'll have him go in there. We're going to need command infantry on that side. And what I'm going to do is probably play it relatively far back at the start, and then I'll see what my teammates are doing. And depending on that, we can be a bit more aggressive or try and help out our teammates, maybe go for like a double push somewhere or something like that. We're going to need some recon, so let's bring in a couple of recon squads. And yeah, we'll just have one of them come up here to join the AT gun. And do we need one on the right side? Yeah, probably a good idea. We'll bring it up there, and I'll move it over to the road. So, considering we're probably waiting for this guy on the other team, I'm going to take the time to move my units as far forward as I can and keep them on the road so they can fast move to their positions as quickly as possible. Probably best to keep the G-Pad in front, just because otherwise it will get stuck behind the slower units. Same with all of these chaps. You can squeeze them all up together at the front. And hopefully that will do the job. So 20 seconds till launch. Not quite sure yet what I'm going to bring on my first tick. Thinking a Stuart though, a recon Stuart would be a nice idea, just to give me some AP value where I need it. Maybe like over here for example, if I don't have a tank here, it could get a bit hairy. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, somebody clicked off the launch. That's fine, I can wait. One of my troops are sorted and I've managed to tuck them up like I like to. The thing is, they all maintain their orders. So there we go. Just a waiting game now. Looks like some of them have found shortcuts. Not sure we're going to be able to get to this location here. If we can, it'd be great. If not, then it's going to be pretty bad. Looks like so far, so good. I could probably go even further up. Might be pushing it a little, but only a 15-point infantry squad at the end of the day. Let's bring over a recon to accompany my Cromwell. Make sure my recon's moving forwards here. These guys are meant to be going over to the right side. Unload these chaps and have them run up near the river as well. Yeah, we've made a lot of ground. Fantastic. It's a 53% territory lead at the start of the game. We'll have the 6-pounder move up. This one needs to unload and move up as well. We have the command in position, so we'll make sure that he remains in range of that AT gun there. This guy can move forwards, going to move towards the edge of that orchard as well. I'm going to move my Cromwell in position to take care of this AT gun, and I'm going to move my command carriers towards the road. We should maintain line of sight of that with the recon squad available. That's got 9 AP. Hopefully it doesn't hit my Cromwell. No, it gave us a transmission damage. One more shot should do the job. Never mind, we got hit by what? I think that was a Pack 40. Yeah, that's a Pack 40, okay. So our Cromwell went down. I'm going to need like a mortar, I think. That command carrier's on the wrong side of that tree line. We'll bring in a mortar. Hopefully that can do the job. This AT gun needs to move more to the left. Okay, that AT gun can be spotted by recon, so we'll make sure that he falls back, and we'll just get both these rifle squads to push up on the right flank. All right, let's move back from this. This is a couple of SOS troop attacking me. We're going to need another MG here, I think, and a couple more infantry squads. Again, that needs to fall back. Yeah, it's going to be mortars, I think, just to get past these AT guns. I could also bring in another Cromwell, might do the job. Let's get the command carrier to come out here. I know they have Panzerfaust, but command carrier can still do a lot of damage. Yeah, the rifles are still doing a decent job as well, which is nice. We can focus down that second SOS troop quite quickly. We'll keep the AT gun in cover here. This Stuart needs to make sure that he's in cover as well. Looks like we dealt with the units there quite nicely. Gonna move my command carrier round. Hopefully we can take care of the Panzer Grenadiers. Make sure I have another mortar carrier coming up, because I'm going to need as many as I can get. And that is a flag filling that's taking on my Vickers there. Fortunately, the command carrier is doing quite a lot of damage. Hopefully we can pin them down. Mortar fire coming in as well. Maybe we can get the kill. Be nice if we could take that out. Looks like Nibelwerfer coming in there on top of the command carrier. We did kill it, so that's good. I'm not sure if it was me or the mortar. Don't have to worry about that Nebelwerfer too much anymore though. What we want to do is fast move to there, then we want to move across. So I'll command that now. We want to make sure that we pin down this spear troop in the open, so we'll do that as well. I can also move forwards the Stuart to get line of sight onto that without being in line of sight of other things. So I'll unload these troops, get them into buildings. Need to get the command carrier back here. And that Vickers was meant to go in that building, so we'll put him in there. I'm going to move up some of these rifles now. Getting our machine guns on target. Might be able to take out those Panzer Grenadier. That'd be nice. Yep, they're dead. Good stuff. Let's try and get behind this tree line to target the Pack 40. I'm going to continue to move over to the right a bit more so we have more line of sight onto the spear troop for a longer amount of time. Yep, pin them down, that's good. Gonna need another recon infantry, I think. Because I want to be able to spot that Pack 40. So we took out the spear troop, we took out the command infantry. That's really nice. We're making a little bit of a push here. Not sure if I can get into that building, because if there's some slosh troop here, I'll be in a bad spot. But hopefully this will work. Make sure this recon moves forwards. It's a bit more static than I'm used to, honestly. Alright, we found the Pack 40. MG42 is definitely dead. And what I can do is pin that down and then basically rush it with the Stuart. So I'm going to bring in another recon Stuart. And we'll bring in a command Stuart. This guy needs to fall back. We'll make sure that the command infantry stops him from surrendering. Can these guys get into the building? If they can, that would be good. No, it looks like they're going to be pinned down. Alright, that's fine. Go on, mow him down. No, he's out of range. And we can probably fire position him with the mortar again. We have a second mortar in position. I'm not sure I'm going to quite be able to hit the mark with that. That's fine. As long as we get our recon squad up here, we can just continue to use the mortars where we want to. I'm going to have to fall these guys back. They'll probably surrender, but it's okay. Bring up some more rifles, and I'll also bring up a Cromwell for this side. I can get my command carrier actually to come round. Might as well have these rifle squads try and move up. Great. We can move over this 2-inch mortar on the left side. Hopefully we can still hit that. Oh, here comes the Nebelwerfer. Okay, thankfully that didn't hit too much. Probably wishes that he targeted my Stuart, honestly. Go on, take out the Pack 40 for me. Make that a direct hit. Nice, we got it. Okay, cool. Now we just need to find the other AT guns, which is what this recon squad's going to do for me. Over here, my carrier's trying to do his job, but unfortunately, has a little bit of trouble because he's running out of ammunition. We're going to bring up just a bunch of infantry squads here. We'll have our Cromwell join in the fight. Our second recon Stuart has arrived. Let's try and move to the other end of that tree line with those infantry. We'll bring up some more just in case it doesn't work out. And what I want to do is bring up another Cromwell, but this time for the left side. So we're hitting all this lot pretty hard. Surrounded that infantry quite nicely. Just a matter of spotting the rest of the AT guns. It looks like a lot of them are moving over to the left at the moment. We'll find out. Just got to keep these guys in cover. And then what we can do is use our mortar carriers more effectively to push forwards. Okay, so command Stuarts can get going, I think. And we'll bring up the Stuarts behind. Or the recon Stuarts, that is. Command Stuarts following up. I'm going to move the AT gun back forwards now. And I'm going to continue to move forwards as infantry. The infantry will basically reveal enemy infantry in the same position. And we're going to replace the rifles here. Okay, so that works. So we can hit that MG42 on the right there. This squad needs to just fall back. I'm going to move forward to my command carriers as well, because they can get into machine gun range assured. Oh, that's not good. There is a Pak 40 in range of my Stuarts. So we're going to just fall back for now. Got another Pak 40 to deal with. Alright, let's move away with that squad. This squad needs to fall back as well. We'll unload these two chaps and have them move into that place there, and then I'm going to get my Cromwell into position. So it looks like job done here. Got rid of all of that. Can probably move forwards the Cromwell. Can move forwards the infantry squads as well over here. If I can get the Vickers into that base, that would be very nice. Now we need some supply, so we'll bring up some supply. And I'll move over my command carrier. Cromwell took out the Nebelwerfer, which is great. Not sure why that was moving forwards. Maybe it was on an attack move order. Not sure. But our left flank is going okay. It's just that he's got some problems, I think. Let's bring up some units for him. Bring up a Sherman and a Cromwell. Also need some infantry just over here. Because that's going to stop that front line pushing in. We are 56% territory lead. Alright, let's move up with this infantry. And we'll have these guys move out to the right. Those can move up the tree line. And I just want more targets for my mortars, really. I might be able to move this guy over and get into range of that MG34, which would be good. This Cromwell's falling back a long way. Let's have him fast move back up. Help him get to his location sooner. Make sure that recon moves up. Pull these guys back. And that MG can probably stay where it is for now. That might be worth moving it up a little bit. Or more to that MG42 again. I'm going to move over my Jeep to that side as well. Maybe reveal the AT gun in the process. And then I can work at killing it with the Cromwell. I'm going to move the Cromwell over to the far right as well. I'm going to have a better chance at that distance. Okay. So rifles are being pinned down here. I might have to pull them back. Yeah, we're going to have to pull them all back. Just to stop them taking too much damage. Normally I wouldn't care too much, but this is a bit of a difference. We might be able to get line of sight onto the Nebelwerfer 42, so I'm going to go for that. I'm going to keep pushing here with the rifles just to push forwards the front line. And I'm going to bring in... Yeah, it looks like the AT gun killed it. Some Sextons. It might be worth just bringing in the 25 pounders, because they'll do the same job, they just don't cost as much. But we're going to have to, I think, fall back here, because there is going to be an AT gun on that location very shortly. Oh, there we go. I was already aiming at him. If I can get the pin, that would be good. Looks like I might get the second shot before he does. Oh, never mind. I swear if he hits me, I'm going to cry. Great, okay, we've done the job. Fantastic. So we just need to keep fire positioning that location, because we're going to lose line of sight. Wolf 190 coming in with a bomb onto my Cromwell. I'm going to try and make it pull back, which is going to happen apparently. We're going to have to run away with those rifles, get those rifles into the tree line. Okay. Move over this recon squad to the left. These infantry squads need to unload, and we need to make sure that our tanks are doing stuff on this side. So it's pretty much just to hold the front line there. You can see that it's giving us quite a decent amount of territory. We can't really drive up to this Pack 40. I can maybe kill it with the Cromwell, but for now it's just a matter of staying hidden with the Sherman 3. I'm glad these guys are moving forwards because they're moving into mortar range. We're going to have 25 pounders soon, so it might not matter, but still. I'm going to have to bring my supply back over here. Great, okay, so we've pinned down the Pack 40, we can hit it with both our Cromwell 6s and we can probably take it out. We took out the MG42 there. It's been pretty tactical so far. We are seeing that Pack 40 move into range. Bring over this mortar as well. Bike's trying to pin down my unit there. I think I might bring a Cromwell out left side with the Stuart. Alright, let's go for an attack onto this Pack 40. Great, job done. So now we can push forwards again with the Stuarts and the Command Stuart. Get that infantry to actually move up again. This infantry can make a push for the buildings. And we're going to need our command infantry to move up. Okay, there's a mortar target. Going to get hit pretty hard by these Stuarts, so I'm not sure it's going to last too long. Yeah, it's already dead. Okay, that Nebelwerfer is targeting solely my Stuart there. I need to just move it away from the flames, but it should be okay. Yeah, we're good for now. MD42s will be taken out. Let's make sure that our 25 pounders are firing. We'll try and take out the Nebelwerfer there. Right, so we'll move to here and we'll attack. We'll move to here and then attack me forwards. Same with that. Right. And we can get the recon squad here to help out with the grenadiers. That recon infantry is actually pretty strong in that situation, so we're good. Probably want to get these mortar carriers up. Let's target those grenadiers. Actually, we can probably target the artillery on the left side there. I'll take care of that. Over here, Cromwell transmission damage. We need to fall back from the Stug. And we got out of range. Okay, nice. But just as well I checked that. There's a recon squad going down. That'll be good. And we can continue to move forwards. The rifles. Yay. Let's bring up some more. Get the Saperzi and the Dragoni coming up. And we'll grab ourselves some Shermans as well. Okay, so we don't want to run into this AT gun, so we're just going to move forwards the infantry to hold the front line there. We're going to move these guys over. I've got a lot of units. Okay, we need to make sure that we kill off this Marder 1. It looks like it killed off my command Stuart. Yeah, it did, but we made him pay. Let's bring in a command Sherman to help us out. We're going to move these tanks over to the right side. We need to make sure that we are not in range of them. Looks like we might be able to move forwards the Cromwell here and the Sherman. If you can get into range of that Pack 40, that would help us out a lot. It's not on an attack move by the looks of things. We can definitely try and take it out. It's on 2 health. Right, let's move forwards this rifle squad. Get the Command Cromwell to move over to the left side to help with the Pioneers. Right, Mortar's done its job there. Let's get forwards this recon. And we can start to move forwards these tanks as well. Although we don't really want to bump into a Marder 1. Keep moving forwards that recon squad there. Looks like my 25-pounders took out one of their artillery pieces. And keep moving forwards that rifle squad there. And this one up this tree line. Or hedgerow. And this one needs to move forwards as well now. Literally just to maintain the front line. We can move forwards with all of this stuff now. Great. As long... Well, the Stug's actually dead on this side, so I can get the Cromwell into line of sight. And we're going to need some more infantry here. So we'll bring up the Dragoni. Our Dragoni are arriving at this town. As well as the Saperzi. That is a Stug that we can't do anything about. He's dead. Alright, so we hide the Stuarts now. And we just get our Piats into position. And we should be moving forwards our AT guns as well. Fantastic. We'll just get them to unload. We'll have the half-tracks move away. Okay. Let's unload one of these here, and this one can continue. We've got some Dragoni in position. And these guys can unload into that building. And we'll have our half-tracks do their job. Right, let's move this half-track over here as well. We'll make sure that we're not in line of sight of the Stug. I'm going to just smoke it off actually, if we can. Cromwell's getting targets. Just did a lot of damage to that flak filling. Okay, let's move forwards those command infantry. Took out the IG-18 there, or IG-33. Right, and now what we might be able to do is sneak a shot onto the Stug. That would be cool. We also want to take out this Verflammen if we can. We don't want to reveal ourselves in the meantime though. Wow, that was close. Come on, Shermans, do your job. Oh, that bounce. Yeah, track's broken. That's fine, as long as it doesn't die. I want to get this kill. Okay, transmission damage is falling back. Okay. Let's get shots onto their AT gun there. I'm going to put my Sherman into cover. This is giving us time to move forwards the AT guns as well. Oh, nice. Okay, we took out that one. I think my Cromwell died on this side. Oh no, it's still there. Just my infantry that came in, reinforcements getting burned to death. Not good, not good at all. Right, let's move up with that infantry. Make sure we bring in some more to push these tree lines. Some Saperzi will do. Bring in our Fireflies on that right side as well. Over here, it looks like my attack move just worked. And we're pushing all the way up. Wow. Broke all the way through. Oh, I can work with that. As that mortar needs to get in cover. This Cromwell can probably move into line of sight of whatever this is. And we need to make sure we are still using our 25 pounders. We can use that to take on the Pak 43 there. %. Lead. There's looks like an AT gun or something coming in on this side. It's probably flak 88s, honestly. Need to make sure that we kill it before it drops it off. Oh dear. That's not good. The 88 was unloaded. Don't think we have much chance. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's pinned, I don't mind. We can still kill it. Okay. A flak 88 was destroyed over there. We took it out. Nice. There is another AT we need to worry about. I think it's time to run away, honestly. Time to go, boys. Time to go. I've got my infantry in position. That Cromwell's probably going to end up dying. We definitely broke through there. Looks like we can probably break through here as well. The Cromwell went down. Continue forwards with all of these units. Lead the way with the Stuarts. Follow up with the Shermans. Fantastic. Oh wow, infantry actually arrived on this side. Get the Saperzi to do their job. Giving us some targets. Bring up another Firefly over here somewhere. Probably need some anti-tank for this road actually. Along with maybe a Sherman 3. We have, of course, our Air Force as well, but I haven't used a single plane throughout this game. I haven't really felt the need. Looks like we can carry on moving forwards on this side. 3,000 points we need for victory. Looks like my Sherman, or a Sherman, went down here. Let's move up and take out this Verflamen before it fires if we can. Go on, Piet, it's a static target. Oh, it made it fall back. There we go, he's dead. Great. We're going to continue to push with the Saperzi here. Our kill death might be rather spectacular in this one. Make sure all of this infantry is continuing to follow us up. May as well get our mortars up as well, even though some of them have run out of ammunition entirely. Just take out this Opel Blitz munition. I'm going to stay out of line of sight this Pak 43. Then what we need is probably just our bombers. We can bring in the Hurricane bombers just to finish off this Pak 43 here. And maybe the Flak 88 on that left side. All of the units coming in now are just so far back. Even my 25 pounders can't reach them. Well, let's unload these guns and we'll have them just roll on forward so they don't die by the end of the game. And that's the Pak 43 dealt with. And that's the end of the game. So, 30 minutes and 19 seconds, 3,000 points reached. Let's go into the team score. 3,285 kills to 935 losses. That's pretty damn good. Well played to our opponents as well. They put up a decent fight. Unfortunately, they ended up getting rolled over by the B phase power of the first Pancerna and the guards armoured. And Nor and the second on the right side did a great job holding that town. Not the first time I've seen 101st hold that town quite well. Have a look at our kills. Stuarts did nice. That's the recon Stuart there, taking out the Marder 1 and the Verflammen at the end there. This Cromwell took out plenty of units, including 2 Flakvillings, 2 Nebelwerfers. This Cromwell 6 taking out plenty of MG42s, allowing my infantry to move forwards, and one of the Pack 40s. This Cromwell 6 took out 2 Pack 40s. A lot of these units got a nice amount of kills. The 25-pounders also paying themselves off. Very much so. Firefly took out a Tiger. I didn't actually see that occur, but apparently it did. And this Stuart took out 2 Flak 88s. Not something you see very often. In terms of losses, those Stugs came in and did a little bit of damage, and the AT guns were picking off a few units here and there. But that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.